Hey, welcome back to another episode of Duff's Tavern. Today I'm joined by Kassy Rose, a local Charleston artist, and we are making the Fuzzy Navel today. Imply that how you will. Whatever. So as I'm making the drink, Kassy, tell the people a little bit about yourself.
Hi, I'm Kassy. I am a 25-year-old wildlife portrait artist out here in Charleston, and I specialize in Bic pen, gouache, watercolor. I dabble in a lot of different mediums. I also live stream most mornings, Monday through Friday. I'm constantly working on commissions. So, kind of hobbit lifestyle.
Yeah, I mean that's a normal lifestyle for content creating. It's just live stream all the time, have people not know what your job is. And you try to explain it, and then they have like 50 different things trying to relate it to like the real world, and they end up not understanding it.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's like try to tell how like content creation is to a grandma is impossible because they have no like I just say imagine radio but news at the same time. Like whenever like my grandma asks what the podcast is, and then I hope she never checks it out because as my cousins describe it, it is a lot of raunchy humor, and she's a good little Christian grandma.
Dang, how to describe content creation? I don't even know how to really explain it. I get a project done, record a video, and then send it out. But trying to keep up with changing and keeping things new is one of the biggest difficulties I think I have with it.
Oh yeah. Because like there's a lot of people that get like stagnant with the content creation. It's a lot easier with like art because you always have like a different piece to work on.
Yeah.
Than from what I've seen from like I grew up on YouTube, so I was watching like video game gameplays when I was young and like hoping I'd be a YouTuber one day. But like you have to always change your stuff. But there's been a lot of art content creation on YouTube and platform for whoever with the live draws and everything. I know you were talking to me a while ago about how to set up a Twitch so you could do that.
Yeah, Twitch is still in the works.
Yeah.
I still have not figured out OBS. Even though Whatnot accepts it, I still just haven't figured it out yet.
Yeah, it takes a little bit. It's a lot to do. Like all this is run through OBS. But it's OBS is a lot looking at it, and then you see like some of the puzzle pieces working together. So it's easy, but also not easy at the same time. And Twitch is a difficult platform to begin with. But what major thing do you live stream on?
I stream on Whatnot, which is a live auction app. You'll find a lot of art, not so much artwork. We're starting to build that side of the platform, but it's mainly sports trading cards, Pokemon cards, Magic cards, collectibles. So some high dollar amount values there.
Yeah, the Magic cards can get insane.
There was I think one of the cards was valued at over $100,000 in baseball or basketball, and I was just like, what the heck?
It's insane how much cards get. Like a little piece of cardboard.
Tiny itty bitty little thing.
I think like my most expensive Magic card is up to $126, and I was so hyped pulling it. I was like, I want to sell this, but also I don't know if I'll ever use this card.
Right, like you want it to be pristine.
Yeah. I use girl math whenever I like for my Magic purchases because I'm like, okay, the value of everything, the collection as whole, is more than I put into it. So profit, even though I'll never sell all the cards, but profit.
That's the Pokemon logic as well.
It very much is. Unless you pull like a Charizard or whatever, and then Logan Paul buys it. But it's wild how stuff is paid for on the internet. I mean,
It's baffling to me sometimes. I'll see something that you'd think would be like $1 or $2 go for 300-400.
Oh, yeah.
It's just like, wait, what? Somebody wanted it that bad.
It's like how those NFTs got popular.
Yeah. Yeah, NFTs.
Did you ever think about making NFTs? I don't know how long you've been doing the artwork online.
Yeah, when I was told that it was like $1,000 to start an NFT, I was like, yeah, no thanks.
You need some build up before it.
Yeah. There's a lot of controversy when it comes to NFTs that I'm just like, I don't even know if I want to dabble.
It's mostly dead now, and like half of the things that I think it was like the Monkey Yacht Club or whatever, the giant weird looking apes.
Yeah.
Like, if you remember that, because every celebrity was buying it, that, like, most of the entities just dropped off the face of the earth, and now it's shit coins that, like, the Hawk Tuah girl or Donald Trump starts and then rug pulls everyone. It's
just wild, the money that people throw at things sometimes.
Oh my god. Like, I don't know how they have the funds.
Me neither.
It's like, I'm over here, I'm like, I have bills to pay, I cannot drop like $1,000 on the Dick Spit coin.
Right? It's like I run my little art business and I make enough to make rent and pay for the kids and pay for myself, and it's like, oh, okay, we're scraping by, we're getting there, but $1,000 just throw at something like that, it's like, how in today's economy?
You're in the wrong business.
That too.
There's people that can throw $1,000 from their online stuff, but that's everyone knows what we're referring to. It's the internet. But how long have you been doing like content creation and that stuff?
I started live streaming, doing like pretty much talking head streams, having online friendships, the non-sensual type, and just being that person for somebody to talk to. A lot of people were having a really hard time in life, and I was able to be that person to help during that. But I've been doing it for about 4.5 years now, which is
not bad. It's weird to think like the growth you've had, because I forget like how. I have no clue how I found your profile. Like, I'm gonna be completely honest, I have no clue how I found your profile. I just like saw artwork somehow, and then like followed you, and then started the podcast and messaged you like a couple years ago, being like, "Hey, do you want to come on?"
Yeah, and I tried. I was like, "Oh, this day might work," and then my ex was like, "No, you're not doing that. I'm uncomfortable," and I was like, "Why? It's a podcast. Why the heck not?"
Everything's literally recorded.
Exactly. It was like...
But, I mean, it worked out. It would be a lot better with video than, like, the audio one I did. Because, like, this isn't my first go-round for podcasting. My last one, I did, like, a Dungeons & Dragons podcast.
Ooh.
Yeah, I was a DM for it. I had 4 people I was DMing and recording. No one else knew, like, editing, recording, all that stuff. So it was all like, I have to write the story, I have to record the episodes, I have to edit the episodes, I have to make clips and like all that. Then it ended because some of the players left because of political stuff. It's a long story. It is a long story. And then my ex came in and she was like, "Oh, I'll record," and blah blah blah. And then my ex is an ex for a reason. And she dropped off and left, and I was just like, well, podcast is over. So I was like, let me start an interview thing where I drink alcohol and interview random people and bullshit.
Right. And see, you're having fun with it. You've had a few episodes that I've noticed.
Yeah.
I'm like, hey, look, he's doing more, yay!
He's somewhat consistent. I was so good until like school got a lot. Like it went from like a 1 week turnaround for an episode to like probably a month turnaround, because like I'm at the ends of school, which means like
the finals,
it's all the harder classes, it's all that stuff. So I'm hoping like around the summer I can finally start getting more in the groove of editing, recording, and that stuff again. Which the clips are just saving me. I have clips backlogged, so I can be like, I'm at least putting out some content. Here's a funny clip of just whatever I'm saying. I think the last one that went out was my buddy Andy talking about how the FBI and CCP are trying to both hack your phone at the same time. One to enlarge the dick pics, one to scale down the dick pics. So yeah, that's what this podcast is. Hope you enjoy. It's a lot of dick jokes and crude humor.
Hey. I mean, I hide dicks in my portraits.
Do you really? I used to hide dick butts in all of my English papers in high school.
They kind of look like dick butt, but they're dick figures.
Fucking perfect.
They're only in the Bic portraits because Bic and dick rhyme.
Yes. So you can make money, like, selling dick pics, basically.
Purposely, I do it. Most people buy them because of the dicks.
Unsolicited big dicks. Oh god, I need to commission you now, just like dicks for like a whole bunch, like from Superbad.
Yes, we had a couple of, I think last week we had a Cocchiosaurus. It was like a Bronchiosaurus, long neck. Mm-hmm. And then we had the Tyrannosaurus cock.
I need to look in your artwork now. Whenever I see you posted, I'm just going to be... It's like, where's Waldo for dicks?
Exactly.
Are they like the same shape, or do you like add a little bit of detail to each one? Like, how in depth do you?
I go pretty in depth. Like, they have some shading, and then they have some characters. Sometimes they'll have their mouth open. Sometimes they'll be smiling.
I don't even want to know the reference photos you have.
No, they're just from my imagination.
Oh, pretty active imagination.
Very, very, very.
Men, have fun with that. How's the drink? I forgot to ask.
It's good. Thank you.
I did find out yesterday by talking to my friend, the Fuzzy Navel was actually ordered by Prince Charming in Shrek 2.
What do you want, Charming?
No, not much. Just a chance at redemption. And a fuzzy navel.
And fuzzy navels for all my friends.
Oh, was it?
Yeah, I didn't know that. So then I had to rewatch all of Shrek 2 last night for research purposes.
Research.
But you see Shrek's teaser came out for Shrek 5?
No, I didn't.
Oh, God. You better hold your seat for this one.
Oh.
It's so bad. And, like, the internet is trying to pull a Sonic and bully them.
Oh, joy.
Hey, Magic Mirror, who's the fairest of them all? Why, Shrek, of course. Ah!
Ew, Dad!
Ooh, Mama like.
Who's making this stuff?
Not me!
Whoa!
Oh.
Yeah, that's everyone's reaction.
When are they going to come out with new stuff?
I don't know. I know, but I'm fine with Shrek. Shrek has always been good, and they teased it at the end of Puss in Boots' Last Wish.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, just at the end they were sailing to far, far away. So it's like, oh, there's gonna be another Shrek.
Hey, at least Shrek has the potential to have so many different storylines because it is a fairy tale. Mm-hmm. They've just overdone a lot of these movies, in my opinion. Like Mulan, they did like 3 of those. Like,
Yeah.
why?
I'm fine with like the animated ones because they're decent. It's just like when they turn into live action. Like,
Oh, that too, yeah.
like I love How to Train Your Dragon and like the music and soundtrack behind it. There's no need to make it.
Live action.
Yeah, not at all. I mean, at least they got like toothless animation look good.
All right, bud, you ready? Come on!
Like I'll give him credit for that, but it's just why?
Just like, why can't we do something new?
No, that's impossible.
Creativity. It's just.
Yeah, they try creativity, and apparently it doesn't make them money because they suck at it and don't ask the right people. I have so many opinions on it. It's like, there's a board of people who are just there to make money. Let's add in these checkboxes to basically be like, make this in the movie. Then it turns out they're like, well, I don't know why it flopped at all. Just let creatives be creative.
Yeah,
like,
exactly.
And you'll get good shit.
Yeah, over nitpicking will then start to make it shit.
And then just with like the video games and stuff, if you don't follow like the lore, if you're trying to make a TV show of it, it's going to be bad. Like,
Yeah.
it's not a fun group to piss off. Like, it is 4chan, Reddit, and then gamers that you do not want to, and cat owners, then gamers.
Cat owners.
You don't, like, those are the 4 like pillars of the internet you don't fuck with. Because they will find you, and they will let their voices be known, and they're not nice.
I'm curious more about the cat people.
Did you not see the whole, like, do not fuck with cats?
No.
Oh, there was a, like, video of this guy that, trigger warning, tortured a cat
Oh no.
and would videotape it, so the whole internet collectively found him and ruined his fucking life. Or any person that, like, mistreats an animal or anything. I think, like, the most recent one, this girl was arguing with this guy. It was like a mom and daughter and arguing with this guy, and he was walking back into the house, and one of the tiny dogs was there, and she booted it, and internet blew up. The person is arrested. Like, the dog is at least recovering and is healthy for now.
Dang. They
Yeah.
don't. The internet is just like, no, not today.
Oh, wherever they spotlight is either very good or very bad. I don't know how long you've been on the internet to see, like, the wild loop, like, tangents they would go on or whatever.
See, I stick to my little. I've got reference images. I see art. That's where my little corner of the internet is. I luckily don't get the riffraff of most of everything else.
You're lucky. I'd go in the trenches. It's funny. I love chaos. My favorite one was around 2016. And Shia LaBeouf put up the He Will Not Divide Us live stream, which is a webcam that would stream 24/7, and people would air their grievances about Trump and all that. 4chan found out and was trolling the shit out of it. There was guys singing Metal Gear Solid. There's people just arguing with the crowd. It went bad, so he was like, okay, you know what I'm doing? I'm taking the live stream down. I'm putting up a flag in the middle of this place, just pointing at the sky, and that's it. And that'll be live streamed for all of Trump's presidency. 4chan proceeded to figure out the time zone it was in, triangulate from flight patterns that they see in the up in the background. Once they narrowed it down to a decent area, they had a person go in with a car and start honking, and people on the live stream would hear if he was close or far, and they found it, took the flag down, put up a MAGA hat and a Keck flag, and it just proceeded. Like, they went over to moved the live stream over to England. The people were trying to break down the flag, which was on top of a museum. They were trying to get drones to drop paint, to cut it, all that. Took that down, then went to a log cabin, and people found the log cabin.
Wow.
The internet is crazy.
The internet is a very dangerous place.
I would say watch those videos. They're pretty interesting.
Yeah, I'm gonna start deep diving when I get home.
Internet historian. Solid. That's who, like, he will research a lot of that stuff and give, like, detailed videos. He's entertaining as shit.
Hell yeah, I'll definitely look him up.
I'm not chronically online, but I'm online enough to know a lot of stuff. I'm well versed. That sounds a lot better. You can put that on a dating profile. Maybe.
Maybe.
Probably not.
I'm well versed on the internet.
Oh, God, never mind. That phrasing can lead so many ways. Oh, God. No, I regret my decision. Statement redacted. Staying off the profile. See, that's why we were talking about you're my wingman, apparently.
Yeah, might have to fine-tune your description there.
Yeah. It's a work in progress, just like me. But what got you into artwork? Like animals in the big pen. Like, what sort of made you want to choose that as the medium?
Well, I've always drawn animals.
Mm-hmm.
My mom, when I was about 5 years old, sat down with me and taught me how to draw a horse's head. And ever since I figured out how to do that, I was like, I can take on the world, right? Like, I can draw anything. And I wasn't really able to draw people. I couldn't draw a house. I couldn't draw a tree. I watched Bob Ross for hours. Couldn't draw a happy little fucking tree at all.
Yeah.
But started going to dog shows and people asked me to start drawing their dogs. I'm like, okay, I'll draw your dog. And it started developing from there. AP Studio Art in high school got me into Bic pens. One of my classmates worked in nothing but blue ball pen, and I was like, how in the fuck are you using this like a pencil?
Yeah, there's, like, I would be iffy about pens because you can't erase your mistakes.
You can't, and you can't erase, and then you can't lighten it either. So, like, whatever shade you put down, that's what's going down. You can always go darker, but you can't go lighter.
Yeah.
So, watching her work through her portfolio in Bic, took little tidbits, and started working on doing my own animals, because she used to do people. Took a break, got back into it about 2 years ago, doing the artwork side. So I was like, I'm kind of tired of doing just talking head streams. I want to do something else.
Yeah.
I had a lot of attention in the ways that I wasn't really wanting it.
The girl on the internet attention.
The girl on the internet attention, yeah. The cute live streamer. Like, not what I was looking for. But,
You didn't want an army of simps?
No.
You could conquer the world. A girl that's slightly sarcastic with dark hair, internet eats
Just
that up.
blow it up.
Well, now it's like goth girls, but I'm pretty sure not that far of a step. Just add a little bit.
Not too far of the step. Just come downtown and we can do a ghost tour.
Yeah. Artist by day, goth ghost tour by night. Kassy Rose. Boom.
Boom.
There you go. Branding right there.
It's kind of cool, though, being able to do all the things that I'm passionate about.
Yeah. That makes life a little bit better, is do things that you enjoy. I usually just drop the garnish in there.
As I'm dropping my shit. Clumsy.
Might have to cut you off.
Might have to cut me off.
Stumbling out of the bar. I bartended once, and I've only had to cut off one guy, and he had about, like, 6, like, Mexican ashtray tecates.
Oh, jeez.
So it was Super Bowl. He was slammed. I left. I was like, dude, you need to order, like, a taco burrito or something before I give you more.
Substance.
Like, get something on your stomach. So he did, and then I left. My shift was over. I left. That was my last day at that job, and my first day at my new job. And I'm there training, whatever, and I see him. I just point at him, like, wait, you're at insert restaurant here. Last night, he's like, yeah, what are you doing here? I'm like, oh, last day there, first day here. What's up? How's your head?
How are you feeling today?
Apparently, that's just normal for him. And he was like, yeah, I'm good. I'm like, okay, more power to you.
Hey, could not be me, but all the power to him. Give him a nice pat on the back.
Yeah. No, I mean, I used to get drunk when I could walk everywhere. So Coastal was perfect. Because I could get drunk and somehow teleport my way back to my dorm. I got really good at the campus, like knowing the campus everywhere. Now down here, like I have to drive downtown, Park Circle. I'm like, I have to drive. This becomes illegal. This isn't fun. And then like the Uber's $50. I'm like, I'm not paying $50.
Oh my gosh, Uber's insane. Mm-hmm. Oh, I had my fair experience with Uber.
Share away.
Oh, yeah, the first 2 months after my ex left, he left me without a car, so I had to Uber fucking everywhere.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, that was like $700 in just Uber fees for a month.
Did you at least get Uber Premium?
No.
That probably would have saved a little bit of money. Just nickel and dime. Because I know I had Uber Premium because I'm a fat ass that has like Uber Eats a lot. So I'd get a discount on there. And then if I did any Uber rides, it'd give me credit towards food.
Hey.
So I was like, yeah.
I might as well.
Stonks. it's weird how all that's connected. I tried to be like an Uber driver for like Uber Eats to make some money.
Yeah.
I can't. I got a careless operation charge. They said no.
Oh.
Yeah, I was driving from Coastal to my job at Starbucks, and it was like 2 a.m. in Georgetown. I was going about 20 over, and no one else was on the road except for that one cop, and lights hit. $300 fine.
Whew.
Yeah, it was a lot.
Ooh, that's not as bad as my tourism ticket.
Your what?
My tourism ticket.
What's that?
Oh, did you know the city of Charleston will ticket you if you go against any of their tourism rules?
No, I do not know anything for like the tourism guidelines.
It is so wild. If you're caught in a residential zone after 6 o'clock with a tour, you can get fined up to $1,071.
Holy shit.
Yeah. No one told me. No one informed me. So, I'm walking down Church Street. You can't pass the second pillar on the church. The other side, like by Dock Street and the big pink church, that's all residential. You can't go there. I'm walking past Dock Street not knowing a dang thing, talking about all the different ghosts, and tourism enforcement stops me. I have a group of like 20 people. Got a ticket.
How does tourism enforcement come up? Because in my mind, they appear on Segways. That is just the level of cop I imagine is like Segways.
Bike.
So did you get arrested and they told you to get on the handlebars and just pedaled you off?
See, I thought that would have been a great way to go out, but no, they just gave me a fun ticket that said, hey, this is your court date, you better show up or you have to pay extra.
Did you show up to court?
I did.
Oh, how was that?
That was hell. They were like, oh yeah, you're guilty. Bye. I was like, can I speak? And they're like, no. I was like, oh, cool. Great.
I feel like that's a scam at that point. It's
I was
just
like, why do you even show up?
yeah. It's like I just wasted my day. I could have just like been like, cool, okay, pay it online.
Right?
I wasn't driving back up to Georgetown. I was like, I just paid online, and then
They let me do payments. So I was like, okay.
fancy.
Cool.
You can afterpay your ticket.
Yeah, you can. I had to pay like $50 every 2 weeks. It was nice. Just to pay it off.
Never made that mistake again. Just like got to the second column at Church Street and you just like held everyone back.
I don't even go that far. I don't go that far. They know me downtown.
Mm-hmm.
They're like, oh, there's that old redhead chick. Like we're not gonna do that.
Is that where you dyed your hair?
Yeah. I was like, we're not doing this again.
So what got you into like wanting to do ghost tours, and like is it like a history of Charleston, or is it just ghosts that you liked, or is it a mixture of both?
Mixture of both. I actually got into it because I love horses. I got into it for the carriage tours downtown.
So the horse girl allegations are true with you.
What's that mean?
I was going to make the joke of like, I know how to draw horse heads. I'm like, she had 2 branching path lines. Draw horses or ride horses.
I used to cart horses.
At the Palmetto horse, I'm trying to remember, the carriage tours?
Yeah, I did Old South, and then I worked in the barn at Palmetto. But
Okay.
before that, when I was growing up, I used to professionally cart horses and compete.
Oh, shit.
That was fun.
So you won't take any horse girl slander is what I'm hearing.
No, I will. I'll accept. Send it my way.
I mean, some horse girls are cool. I've met like a fair share
There's some that are absolutely fucking batshit, though.
The ones that, like, gallop like horses and prance and that stuff.
Oh my gosh, they call that, like, hobby horse.
When you first see this competition, you might wonder, what is this? Actually, it's called hobby horse, also known as amateur equestrian or wooden horse dressage. This fun sport combines elements of equestrianism and gymnastics, but instead of real horses, participants use handmade wooden horse sticks. In the competition, riders mimic real equestrian events like obstacle courses and elegant dressage routines.
And they have a whole competition for that to jump over the jumps. I remember seeing that and looking directly at my ex, and I was like, if this ever happens, take me out.
I think the worst I've seen is, like, I think it's, I'm really, I think it's called pony play.
Bend.
Wow.
I probably will need your help a little bit getting this on.
Can't believe I'm saying this, but I'm gonna have to move your mane. This looks painful. Looks like a torture chamber, Nicole. So, now what?
I'll tell you the different gaits. The Spanish fork, which is a high step, like this. There's also a trot, which is basically just...
It's like the people that dress up like horses.
Sexually, yeah. No.
You haven't hit that far. Like, I saw that, and I was just like, what the fuck? Like, I thought I was prepared for the internet. I'm like, furries, okay. Bronies, okay. What the fuck is that? Then there's the people in the dog masks now.
Those aren't furries.
Those are a subsect.
They have subsections of furries.
Yeah, there's like tier levels. You have, I hate that I am saying this because it looks so bad.
Let's hear your,
There's Neckos, which are the girls that dress up as cats with the ears and the tail that might be clipped to the waist or...
in the, yeah.
Yep. Then there's Pup Play, which are the people with the leather masks. And they dress up as dogs.
I've seen some of those on Clever.
I saw one in Park Circle.
There was one here.
Yes, I saw one in the wild in Park Circle.
In the wild.
And then there's furries with the fursuit. That's like the top tier because that's a whole bunch of money. And most of those are IT specialists, like the IT field and the furry field, like
The hand in hand.
Yeah. So if there's like a plane that goes down going to an IT convention, like fuck.
My internet done up and went away.
Where are you from, old-timer?
Kansas City. Had me a store there. Kind of computer supply store. When the internet went, the stores went too.
The internet, that's gone at that point. Yeah, I hate that I know that much about it, but...
So like, furries are like all animals then? Or like, is there subcategories for the other animal types?
There's subcategories. There's furries. Then there's scalies.
Scalies? Oh.
Yes. I think you can deduce what scalies are. I warned you beforehand. The conversations can get wild. It's like, what's this about? Well, interview you and then we'll bullshit about random stuff. Here's the random stuff.
Yeah, you should take a look at my morning streams. You'd be like, oh, this is normal.
Oh my god. Your streams, if they watch this, will just be like, oh, I have a mountain of evidence.
They're gonna be like, oh, this makes complete and total sense.
This is why you went on this podcast. That personality. I'm like, I know it. But I know it. Did like math equations or anything that helps stick in my brain? Nope. Degens on the internet. Stuck in my brain. Great at trivia.
Terrible at trivia. I'm absolutely dog shit.
I actually went to a trivia night the other night. I didn't even know about it. I just showed up to a restaurant and there was a trivia night. So I'm like, fuck it, let me try.
Yeah.
Apparently the only ones I got was gambling questions, Twilight questions, blue collar questions, and they had like a halftime thing where it was like Family Feud. It's like, what are the top 6 things people have used to practice kissing? I got half of them and felt ashamed for myself. But also, one of the like top 6 questions was sibling, which I didn't guess, but he was just like, well, it's the South. What do you expect? I'm like,
You're not wrong.
valid.
Cousin.
There are stereotypes for a reason.
the stepsister type.
What is your search history? I'm calling myself out. Let me spread it a little bit on that side.
No, my recent search history has been figuring out Feet Finder for my mother.
Another avenue of money, I guess.
Yeah. My mother wants to join Feet Finder.
Oh, God.
She calls me about it. She called me on the day that my niece was being born while she was in the hospital. And she was like, hey, Cass, have you figured out the Feet Finder profile for me yet? And I'm like, Mom, you're supposed to be enjoying my niece being born. Why are we talking about your feet?
She saw the hospital bill, was like, okay, I need this.
She's like, I'm going to need some help.
Yeah.
That's pretty much my search history. That and Nat Geo.
All right, that's an interesting combination. Animals, National Geographics. Let me see some of the savannah, some of the wildlife. Arctic creatures. Bunions.
Bunions. Male feet on Feet Finder. That's a new thing.
Male feet?
Male feet. Male feet's a thing.
No. Thought about it. No.
We had to have a conversation the other morning. I was like, what defines a good foot? Like, who classifies
I
that?
think you have to find someone that is into feet.
To ask the question?
So yeah, your next live stream, just poll.
Like, I have polls. I can use those.
Mhm.
Like, who likes feet? What defines a good foot? Like, what do you look for?
DM me with examples. My DMs are open. Oh, Lord. You have fun with that. Let me know the results and how feral your...
My mother gets?
No, your chat gets.
Oh.
Just, I don't know how... Like, I haven't tuned into your live stream. I didn't know what it was on. Because you were on Kick one time last time I talked to you.
Yep.
Which I knew as, like, the messaging service...
Mhm.
Where, like, most people got groomed on there, so...
Oh, yeah, it was really bad.
Yeah, when I was on iFunny, I was on Kick, and that's how we would message, like, all the other
Yeah.
Minecraft profiles. You can laugh a little bit.
The chat rooms.
Yeah, but then I found out, like, on Kick, there's a lot of people being groomed or, like, talking to adults. I'm like, oh, that's weird.
Yeah.
I didn't have that experience.
Yeah, I didn't either. I mainly was, like, in the group chats, and I would just, when I was a kid, I would role play. I was one of those.
Do I want to go down this route? Of course. Content. What were you role-playing, Cass?
I don't think we want to go down this.
I think we do. I talked about the subsections of furries. I think we need a little self-report from that side of the bar.
Well, at one point in time, I was like 16, and I think I had like 6 or 7 online boyfriends at the time.
Ooh, player.
Yeah, I was. I was a little hoe back when I was 16, 17.
It's all good when you're running through the memories, but saying it out loud is...
I'm like, damn, I was a hoe. I'm way better now, I swear.
I promise, it's now 2. It is all jokes. She's a lovely woman. 1.5. Depends on the argument. I've been through enough relationships, I know. I know there's one guy and be like, I'll never treat you like that, darling.
Oh my god, there's always somebody.
The White Knights is like, I would never treat you like that. And it's like, I know what you're getting at.
And it's like, yeah, like, no thanks.
Until like a bill comes and you're like, hey.
Oh, see, that doesn't happen with me.
Yeah.
Even when I do struggle.
Never hit that point.
Never, luckily. My artwork does pretty well.
Yeah, I've been asked a few times on dating apps. It's like, I have a like cell phone bill coming up. I'm like, oh, that sucks.
That sucks, yeah.
Like I don't know
Good for
what
you.
I don't know what about me thinks like loaded with cash. No.
What do you expect me to do? If your phone bill's coming up and you got a job, pay it, right?
Yeah. Get a walkie-talkie.
Right?
At that point, it like the dating apps and dating scene nowadays sucks.
I was blown away with the dating scene, jumping into it after the ex left me. I was like, what the hell? The first one that tried to swipe on me, very first person, I swear to God, he's going to be the next Ted Bundy.
Oh, Lord.
His entire dating, bio was talking about his ex-wife and how she tragically died recently and that he likes to hunt and go for big game. And then it goes into this section.
How'd your wife die?
Yeah, that's my question. How'd she die?
Was it a hunting accident? Did you Dick Cheney someone?
Yeah. And he's all explaining every level of BDSM that he expects from a woman, and I'm like, what the fuck?
I love those profiles because it's just like, why would you
put this out there?
Also, it's like, who would swipe on that? And if they do, I'm just a curious person, and I'm just like, I want to see how this pans out. I would swipe on someone with a weird profile just to ask questions. It's like, I don't even want to take you on a date or anything. I have questions that
I want to know.
Yeah. It's like, I need some answers. I can't sleep at night. Let me figure this out.
Now I'm thinking about it over and over and over again. When I first saw that, I was scared of jumping back into Facebook dating. It was the first profile I saw, and I'm like, I don't know if I want to touch this thing.
There's some freaks on Facebook, apparently. I just signed up for Facebook dating because I had Bumble, Tinder, Hinge, all that. I still have it, but I'm just like, let me see what this is. Let me start this profile. And it's just like, yep, that's what I expect from Facebook dating.
Yeah? Not shit?
Not really anything that I would write home about. I was like, I'm good.
No thanks.
Nothing about it, but I fully blame Mark Zuckerberg.
Yeah. I wasn't a fan of the response times because it never notified anybody.
Oh my god, no. It doesn't.
Stupid.
Good thing everything is free and you don't have to pay for it. That's one positive for it. But it's I'd rather pay $10 for a week and go through all my likes on Tinder just to be let me see, because I haven't gotten a match in 2 weeks. Let me see who likes me. Bots.
See, when I joined Tinder, back when my ex and I split the first time, I had over 100 likes on my first day. I was like, no. Intimidating. I was like, I'm not even going to try to go and pay the money to go see all this. It's too much.
Mm-hmm. I do it once, the likes hit 100, then I'm like, let me clear some of this out. Let me just clear this, see. Yeah. Nope. No luck on dating apps. I've had a few. I've met some really cool people from it. It hasn't really gone anywhere, obviously, because I'm still on it, but it is what it is.
I think I made more sales than I met people on Facebook dating.
So many people ask about my podcast, so I'm like,
yeah
of course, go subscribe.
Fuck yeah, use it for your advantage.
There was some girls that it is, a lot of girls are yappers. In their bio, they're certified yapper. I'm like,
oh,
okay. And they swipe, they ask the podcast, and I give it to them. They're like, what would it take for me to be on the podcast? I'm like, just ask me. And then they would never go through. I have 100%, they've asked, I've set up the schedule, nothing. I'm like, okay, whatever.
It's simple. You just open your mouth.
I also, it's a weird thing Because I'm like, oh yeah, my podcast is in the garage of my house.
Yeah.
Perfect first day thing. Here, come to my garage. But it's always interesting. Like they ask, like how I got into it, blah blah blah. Or there's another white guy with a microphone comment. So you're not wrong.
But everybody's got a voice, and being able to share that voice, it's kind of cool. I like it.
It's fun. I've enjoyed it a lot. I've gotten some weird conversations out of people, and like some fun things. I know, like some of my favorite moments. My buddy Andy brought vintage Playboy mags.
Oh.
So we were looking through it. We didn't care about the nudes or whatever. The ads, like.
Yeah.
We were going through and just going over like what ads would be put in there. And the funniest one was a Navy ad. Like, join the Navy. I'm like, oh yeah, post-nut clarity. So you flip me to that, flip to the next one. It's like, I think I'm going to join the military. Semen led to semen.
Yeah, it did. Absolutely.
I wonder how, like, the success rate on that.
I think it's probably really high. I would think.
Yeah. Feel a little bit disgusted with yourself. It's like, what did I just do? Okay, I need to change my life. Navy.
Hey, at least they're out there trying.
Yeah. Then they join the Navy and they're just like,
this is not what I expected. I thought there'd be ladies here.
oh my god, like all my friends that are in Navy, like in the Navy, it's like they're on a ship with just dudes for months. And then like the ones that get stationed in Japan are happy.
Because they got all the Asian women.
Mm-hmm. Who love Americans, and those people might be freaks because you know how Japan is.
Yeah. Yeah. With all those neckos and furries that we were talking about
and
earlier.
tentacles.
Tentacles.
I feel like I need a drink after saying everything.
Let me cleanse my palate from the filth that just came out.
I know too much of the internet. I'm realizing this in this conversation. I also feel like how you see me online is different from like in person. It's like, oh, he looks respectful, and like well put together. Comes to meet me. Okay.
That's the same way with me as well. Like, I know for a fact, like, I put on a face when it comes to like my social media presence, but like when you get down to the grunts, it's like, okay, I like dick jokes and boobs, like, right?
Everyone likes boobs.
Everybody likes boobs.
Yeah.
Like, dicks are funny. Cocks are too.
Except when you laugh at one in real life.
Yeah, then it's not so funny.
Yeah. Oh, Lord. So how is like Facebook dating compared to like all the other? I don't know how many apps you've been on. Like, I know Tinder, Facebook dating, but I don't know if you branched into like.
Tried Tinder, tried Facebook dating, and then tried Meet Me.
Oh God.
Yeah. Oh God is right.
Yeah. Stories from that. Share.
Oh, it just went terribly. Everybody wanted a mail-in bride on Meet Me. I'm like, alright. Have at it. Like, but pretty much everybody there looked like somebody's washed up, like, ex.
The Island of Misfit Toys.
Yeah, that's what it was. But Facebook dating was a complete and different experience. Mm-hmm. Like, I met a lot of working professionals on Facebook, and you could go back and physically see their profiles and check and see who they are. You don't really have that with Tinder. You get a first name. You can't really go and check for backgrounds or anything like that.
Yeah, you'd have to like really do some like internet sleuthing to find it.
Yeah, exactly. And with Facebook, you could get a little bit more comfort knowing, okay, they've been on Facebook for a while. They probably have their friends and their family on there.
They wouldn't do anything too wild, hopefully.
Yeah, exactly. Right.
Right.
Right, you think? But no, I've met a couple of really, really nice guys and even some really nice women. I sold 4 or 5 pieces off of just Facebook.
Mm-hmm. I saw you pop up in the marketplace a few times.
Yeah. I'm trying.
Hey, every little bit helps.
Mm-hmm.
But I think we were like friends on Instagram for like the longest time, and then you found me on Facebook and just
Yeah, I was like, oh, here.
I know him.
I recognize him. I don't know what Meta did. I think they like merged my Instagram in with my Facebook when they did that big switch thing. But all of my followers and people that I followed on Instagram are now popping up in my people you may know section, and I'm like, they're not supposed to be here.
I have a veil for a reason. Like, they also, I think, like, Facebook also does if you're near someone for the longest time, because, like, a few of my classmates were popping up on my Facebook.
Yeah, or, like, you attend that school and your Facebook picks it up.
Yeah, it's weird. It's like, I'm not friends with them for a reason.
Yeah.
It's like, I have not added them. And, like, my buddy Nate, who was just on here, we kept popping up on each other as a person you may know, but we would never send the friend request, and we'd just tell each other, it's like, I'm not making the first move, you have to make the first move. It's like, I'm the lady in this, you have to treat me well. But, so, you Charleston native, or how long have you been down here if you're not?
Been here for 3.5, 4 years. Got here, I do math, 4 years, 2021.
Yeah.
But I'm a Washington State native. Grew up with the evergreen trees and all the rain.
Seattle, Washington, or like the outside of Washington?
Southern, or like more mid Washington. I grew up in Puyallup, right by the Washington State Fair.
Okay, I'd slightly know. Most of my knowledge from Washington comes from Seattle, and then the game Days Gone takes place in Washington. So that's my knowledge of it. I've only been to the East Coast once, and it was a layover flight in LA when I was going to Vegas.
Yeah, I didn't like Cali. Didn't like Oregon that much, but liked Washington. It just got too expensive.
Mm-hmm.
Rent went from $1,450 a month to $3,200 in a year.
Charleston's on that path.
It is, and that's something that I worry about out here, is that it's going to get too metropolized and too expensive and push most people out.
You gonna move out or sticking around Charleston for a little bit?
I've got to stick here for a bit, but eventually I'm hoping to move a little bit more north,
Midwestern.
More North Carolina, like Greenville area.
Okay.
I don't want to be too far because I've got kids.
Mm-hmm.
But I also don't want to be directly down here.
Mm-hmm.
It's just getting too overcrowded.
Oh, yeah. No, I've been down here since like 2008-ish.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I lived down here most of my life, and so much has changed. Like,
I can imagine.
I grew up on James Island and like went to all my school on James Island Charter, Elementary, Fort Johnson Middle, and James Island has just grown a lot. It's like there's new apartments everywhere you look.
Yeah.
Like half the things that have been built were never there. I remember when like James Island was like a cluster of homes or whatever, and wasn't that bad. It was quiet. Now it's just a lot of people and it's spreading to like different parts, and I'm looking to move out because I want a little bit more quiet.
Me too. I understand that.
Yeah, but this the area I'm at's decently quiet.
It seemed quiet coming down.
Yeah.
I love Ashley, like this area. Like Ashley River Road is my favorite road to go down, just because of the amount of history and just the way that the trees cover the highway. It's honestly what made me fall in love with the South.
Yeah. Except when you're driving down Ashley River Road at night, because I'd go play Magic, like, every Tuesday. I'm coming back at, like, midnight.
Oh, yeah.
So I'm driving that at night, and I swear I see, like, shadow demons or something, like, on the side of the road. I'm like, I might have saw something. I don't know. I'm not looking back.
You probably did.
What is the history of Ashley River Road? I don't think I've ever heard that.
Well, so Ashley River Road, they say that Paul Revere came down the King's Highway down Ashley River Road, and when they were saying the British are coming, and burning and pillaging the cities, That was that road that started on.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, so when they came through and they were burning most of Charleston, they came down Ashley River and were burning the majority of the buildings.
Mm-hmm.
They skipped out on Drayton Hall because it was a medical facility and they didn't know whether it housed British or if it held American soldiers in it being sick.
Yeah.
So they skipped it. They tried to burn Middleton Place, but they wouldn't let them. And they just kept going and burning and pillaging. If they weren't going to sign their name to the crown.
Yeah. The damn rebels.
Damn rebels.
They threw tea in the harbor for a little bit of a tax. Imagine now.
Yeah, and you hear where they stored all that during the British or when Britain took control of Charleston for 2 years?
Where did they store it? Or
Yeah, and where did they store it? Do you know?
no clue.
Old Exchange and Provost Dungeon.
Really?
Yeah, they hid it in a secret hidden room, along with all of the ammunition from the powder magazine.
Oh, shit.
Under the British noses for 2 whole years.
Yeah, my extent of like Charleston knowledge is like Battle of Fort Sumter, how Blackbeard sieged the city of Charleston for a little bit, which no one knew.
Yeah.
And then like I went on that ghost tour for like the old prison, where like the one thing I remember from that is the guy was going over and saying like, oh yeah, the British had like the hanging system down to a science of like your weight, height, perfect way to tie it. I'm like, that is
Yeah.
insane, but also like
Really kind of cool that they were able to.
cool in a dark way.
Yeah. Imagine back then, most people didn't go to medical universities or anything. Know actually how to do that.
Mm-hmm.
Has to be taught and.
Trial and error.
Yeah, trial and error.
It's like, oh, we about to learn today. We got a big one coming. So what is like some of your favorite like historical tidbits from Charleston, from like all the tours and everything you've learned?
Favorite historical tidbits. The fact that the turkey vulture is protected by the entire state of South Carolina because the city of Charleston. Back then, the city market used to be a meat market.
Mm-hmm.
And they would throw all of the scraps off to the side of the road, and the turkey vultures would be the trash service and dispose of all the carcasses. So now nobody can shoot them or kill them.
Oh, interesting.
It's been going for like 200, 300 years. But yeah, just there's way too much history. I think that one, and then the tavern itself, it's the oldest tavern in all of America. It dates back to 1686, which was before our nation even became a country.
Was that the one that like Blackbeard used to drink at that's now a 3 dot?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I heard that one. I know Folly, like the movie Glory, the I forget, 131st Regiment, maybe? It's the all-black regiment. Fought on Folly.
Yeah.
And they didn't know that because when they lost, it was like a mass grave, and then skulls were washing up, along with Folly being a barrier island. So when they would come in to trade in Charleston, anyone who was sick was left on Folly. And when they came back, if they were alive, they would pick them up. But if they're dead, they just keep going.
Yeah, Folly was essentially just one of those locations to just... How do you put it? I'm trying to think of the word. Just went boop right over my head.
Mm-hmm.
It's gone. Fuck.
One of those like middle islands or something.
Yeah. Quarantine. It was like
Yeah.
a quarantine.
We've written that word off of our thing since
Just
2020.
2020. Oh,
There's
yeah.
too much quarantine. We were just like heard that word all the time. We're just like out of our vocabulary. You came, coming down in like 2021. We were still quarantining right down here.
No, there was no quarantine down here, but there was quarantine up north.
Oh, okay.
Which was a complete and change for us. We're like, whoa, we can go in the grocery stores without a mask on here.
Yeah, that whole like couple years is just like a blur to me. 'Cause it was just like everything all at once, world changing, all that.
See, I've still lived life like it's been COVID since my kids have been born. And both of them have a condition called cystic fibrosis, which affects their lungs and their pancreases. And they have to stay 6 feet apart from anybody who is sick. So we're naturally like, okay, we're just going to kind of exile ourselves off to the side here, keep our distance. But when everybody experienced COVID, I was like, whoa, okay, everybody gets to see what it's like with CF, because everybody has to stay so far apart. It's kind of mind-opening for a lot of people in that sense, but...
Is that, if you don't mind me asking, a condition that's like passed down family-wise, or is it just... Oh, okay.
It's all genetics, so I recommend if anybody is to have kids to get tested for that gene, because it makes it so their pancreases can't process vitamins. Kids used to not live past 6-7 years old, but they've made extreme medical advancements to improve kids' lives and people's lives. They have people living up into their 70s now, able to fully breathe. People who have been on transplant lists their entire lives that have now taken their new medication that has extended livelihoods.
Yeah.
But it's still a really rough condition to have.
I've never heard of it before. Like, I
was told when I had my kids, they're like, expect by the age of 25 they'll be on a lung transplant list.
Oh, shit.
So, like, me being 18, hearing that, I was just like, shell shock.
Yeah. It hasn't been, like, easy so far. Not, like, easy and, like, that. Like, from, like, what you thought being told it to, like, living...
It's easier than I thought it would be. Luckily, my kids are very, very healthy. My ex and I homeschool, so they're not in a public school where kids are coming to school sick because their parents can't keep them home because they have to work.
Yeah.
So my kids aren't around a bunch of extra sicknesses, so that has helped them a lot, in my opinion. But it has affected in a way of, like, socialization. It's kind of secluded a lot of my own life and my kids' lives, I think.
Because I've heard the things with, like, homeschooling where, like, you need to socialize your kids, but I've heard it's, like, sometimes better education than, like, public education.
Oh, yeah.
I know there's, like, a whole bunch of different programs now for homeschooling. Like, is there a certain one you use, or have you done, like, different ones throughout the years?
Different curriculums. Pick and pull which ones work for the lessons that we're teaching during the day. Most of what we were doing up until my ex and his wife took over. Yeah, his wife.
I hear a little bit of anger in that.
It's still fresh. Still fresh.
Yeah, just last time I talked, you were, I think, trying to work something out, or he was in the picture. Like, I remember you had to, like, plan for him to, like, have the kids and then that stuff, and it just never shook out.
Yeah, he and I were working on buying a house at the time. And then things went south at Halloween. My kids started wailing on me and trying to throw punches, and I tried to stop my kid from punching me. And my ex called me a psychotic cunt in front of my children and started screaming at me for moving my child away from me from keeping him from beating on me.
Yeah.
Like, I'm 75 pounds. I'm a small woman.
Yeah.
My 4-year-old, he'll take me out.
Yeah.
He's got some kicks. But, yeah, October, and he got married in December.
Oh, that worked out.
Yeah.
I can say from having an 8-month marriage, that would definitely work out.
Yeah. 8 years out the window.
Yeah.
And it's okay. He's happy.
You're drinking in the tavern.
First drink since the split.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Would you care for another one?
I'm good. I'm good. I've
think
got to be able to drive home.
That's what I was thinking. No tequila.
No tequila. No tequila. Tequila's not my friend.
I have never liked it. It's just such a rough tasting alcohol.
It's hard to take down.
Yeah, like there's people that do like straight tequila shots. I'm like, how?
How?
Like I'm over. Like, I'll shoot whiskey.
Who
I'll
are
shoot
you?
rum. I'm just like, how do you do that? And then
My best friend can. She can put like 6, 7 back, and I'm like, what the fuck?
that is scary.
I'm like, you were a beast.
Yeah, I think I top out like 8 shots of whiskey, and I'm good. I'll find out this weekend when I go to Savannah.
Sorry.
You're
I
good.
just got a million messages.
Oh,
We're
good.
We're good. I'm like sitting here going, my phone's going off. Story of my life. Crazy.
Always popular.
Yeah, I've become a staple. I can't, like, if I'm not there within, like, the 6 a.m. to 11 a.m. time frame on Whatnot, my phone blows up all morning long because everybody's like, where are you? You're supposed to be here. We are expecting you.
This is my morning routine.
Yeah, exactly.
What did you signed off to the podcast, signed off to the live stream? Did you say like, hey, I'm going to be on a podcast, or did you just leave it vague?
I told him right before, so at the end of the stream, you can raid into somebody, like, end your stream.
Yeah, Twitch has
everybody.
the same.
Yeah, so I, right before the raid into another streamer's stream, I was like, hey, everybody, I'm going to go do a podcast with one of my friends, and I'll let you know how it goes. And they're like, okay, drop it in the Discord when it happens. We can't wait. Because they don't see me. They never see me. It's always my hands.
Yeah.
They're like, oh, we can't wait to see you fuck up. I was like, oh, great.
Oh, what a great community. That's like the community I love. The ones that would like roast you and that, where like.
Oh, yeah. They're going to nitpick the hell out of this and then screenshot.
Oh, add me to the Discord. I want to see this. I'll just be added to the Discord and see it roll.
You're going to look at my Discord and be like, how did this bitch not see a hippo? Because you can go back in the chats. I was down in Somerville, and I was going to this park with my kids, and I'm taking pictures of the fucking turtles. There's a hippo in the middle of the lake. I'm thinking this is just a rock, right? And I'm taking pictures of the turtles and
like
everything.
Like an actual hippo?
It's a rock hippo.
Okay, I was like...
It's like a stone hippo. It's the entire park is set up with a bunch of figures throughout it, but I sent pictures to my Discord group, and one of the guys is like, why the fuck is there a hippo there? And I'm like, no, there's no fucking hippo. There's no way there's a fucking hippo there. Took me 2 days to finally notice that there was a fucking hippo in the picture. They have not let me live it down.
If there was a dick drawn on it, you would have noticed it immediately.
Oh, absolutely. I would have been like, look, there's a dick.
Yeah. Now I know how to get your attention now. It's like, hey, Kassy, you want to do another podcast? Just doodle a dick and send it. You're like, oh, wait. Let me see.
I'll have to send you pictures of the dick figures.
Hell yeah.
In the back of the portraits.
I run a Discord also, but it's mostly just like it's a Discord for the podcast, and I didn't realize for the longest time the link was broken.
Oh no!
So like I put it in on Linktree a while ago. I was like, here's a link to my Discord, come and join. And then one of my friends is like, yo, the link's broken. I'm like, oh fuck.
Like, oh, that's why. That's why no one's joining.
Yeah.
See, I use TapLink. TapLink has worked a lot better for me than Linktree. They actually allow you to add photos, and you can, like, pay to sell videos there. And digital content and stuff like that. But it works just like Linktree.
Yeah, I haven't paid for Linktree. Oh, shit. I haven't paid for Linktree, but I just throw everything on their YouTube, Spotify merch. I even have my Twitter, even though I don't really post anything on there.
See, I hardly ever post on my Twitter.
Mhm.
Never really do anything on there, but I've got the most following there for no fucking reason. Like, I don't know why I have 8.5 on there. All I do is post a couple of art pictures every here and there.
Hey, fair enough. I just post my clips. Like, I think the only tweet I've made is, how long does a body have to be dead for grave robbing to turn into archaeology? Which is a valid question.
It is. I feel like you have to be dated at least like 1,000 years or something like that.
I was going to say 100.
100? You think 100? I feel like there's not enough time.
I mean, America's only been around for 3 people.
Yeah. Well,
Which is a wild thought.
this is true, but we also have the natives.
Yeah. I could say something really bad. I had my buddy on here who was Native American, and I just said scoreboard. He wanted to beat my ass. Rightly so.
Oh,
But
no.
It was funny. I don't know if you've seen any of the, like, clips. I don't know how much you've seen.
I've seen a few episodes, not all.
Which episodes?
I saw the last, I think I saw the last one, and then I saw one at the very beginning of when he first started the tavern. The
Mhm.
tavern. So, very limited.
That's a pretty big jump from, like,
Yeah.
first episode of, like,
oh, there's improvements. We're good. We're good.
he's improving now. Oh, come on. It was never an excuse. I just wanted him to show, like, this wasn't a thing to waste my time. Now. Now I'll arrive. So I'm a micro celebrity or whatnot.
Hey, you're not wrong about the micro celebrity.
Exactly. I would call it right. I'll still give you shit about it, but call it right. So how many people are, like, how, like, active is your Discord? Because, like, mine pops off every, like, once in a while. People, like, commenting, talking, and that, and then it just...
Depends on the day.
Mm-hmm.
My friend Mochi likes to throw titty pictures in my Discord, so beware. They're all drawn. But
I don't mind.
I figured you probably didn't. Who? PA. Castle Shannon. The fuck is Castle Shannon? Where's that?
Sounds like royalty.
It sounds like royalty. That's not me.
Someone has... Not yet. Get a little bit more following on Whatnot, and then you can be like, what was it? Kassy has, like, the biggest follower on Twitch, I think. Be like the Kassy of Whatnot.
Goal, maybe, be the face of Arts and Prints.
Oh,
That's where I'm going.
That'd be cool. Have you ever had, like, a live art auction of, like, you have pieces you haven't showed yet, and then you just, like, set up a camera and be like, I don't know how Whatnot works, so you can say if I'm wrong. Just, like,
I could do it that way, but I don't.
Because you don't want to be in front of the camera? Or...
Yeah. It's because all the years that I got unwanted attention from other platforms that I just have reversed back to the other side of the camera.
Yeah. This is, like, understandable. I've liked the camera. Like, you already know which group gives me a lot of attention. We went over that last night in texts. But it, like, I've just gotten used to it. Like, when I was at Coastal, one RA found my Snapchat and proceeded to hit on me for years. I'm like, dude, I'm straight. He's like, how many drinks will it take? I'm like, we can find out. I don't think you'll like the outcome. You might
end up with a fist in your face.
I wouldn't do that. I'm used to being hit on by, like, gay people and that. Like, I take it as a compliment.
Yeah.
Like, if they touch me when I don't want to be touched is where it crosses into a boundary, which is, like, normal.
Right.
But, like, I won't get mad at a compliment because I'm like, oh my God, I don't get compliments. Like, you think my ass looks good? Thank you, brother.
Like, hey,
yeah,
thanks for looking out.
Yeah. My workout routine is really going. Thank you. But I've just been used to it. Like, it's probably different from, like, a girl online because they might be a little bit more feral.
Oh, yeah, I've been asked some wild questions.
What questions?
There's this one time I got this message from this dude who asked me if I would hand select 2 other women of my friends to go out to this island and chop off his nutsack.
What the fuck?
Yeah, like for $10,000. I was like, what?
Did you do it?
No.
You didn't even have to have like sex with him. It's just like $5,000 per nut.
I couldn't do that.
Just get like a butcher cleaver. No. Give me a wig. I'll go do it.
Will you be my second girl?
Oh, hell yeah.
I don't want to do it.
Is the offer still open? I'll get a wig. I'll get my friend with another wig. Actually, in all honesty, I know 2 girls that'll probably be completely fine with that.
I'm like, why me? Why?
I think it's a fetish thing.
I think so too.
But it's also the island has sort of just been... like, a lot of red flags go up about island now that a certain person didn't kill himself.
Right. Right. Yeah, I was like, this seems way too sketch. No thanks. I'm like, and you're coming at the time I was with my ex too. And I was very, very well aware that I was in a relationship at the time, and I was a mom of kids. You're coming, and he was asking a mom of kids to leave the house to go chop off some nads. No. No.
You've dehydrated them, like put it on your plaque.
Like things I've accomplished.
I can make like a whole bunch of money selling paintings, but I could chop off some nuts for $10,000.
$10,000 or...
That's a down payment on a house.
You're not wrong.
Yeah.
You're not wrong.
Get the $10,000, go in, buy a car, and be like, here's $10,000 down. Now I pay $5 a month for 5 years.
Whew. Yeah, no, not a bad move, but not comfortable. I also had one dude who asked to lie me down and my ex down so he could give me a massage and pay me $300, and I'm like, what?
Free money again.
I'm like, a massage?
Me as Liam Duffy, I'm saying this directly in the camera. I will chop off a nutsack for $10,000. All you need to do is ask and pay for flights. I'll bring candles. I have a lot. We'll make it romantical. That broke her.
Scented and everything.
Yeah. I mean, what you want? Do you want like margarita, blueberry beer?
One for every occasion.
Oh yeah. These are my friend Bailey and Russell. They own a alcohol candle themed company down here.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, they're down at the Charleston market every weekend selling their stuff.
Oh heck yeah.
Yeah,
It's fucking expensive to sell down there.
Oh yeah, they make a good bit, and like they're really good candles. They sell them in. These are just the scent shots, which are like the cheapest ones. But they sell like the blueberry is in like an actual mug. The margarita one's in a margarita thing. So once the candle is done, you clean it out and you can use the glass.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, it's all like soy wax candles. I can't like promote them enough. I think like the only other artist I had was my buddy Bryce, who makes stickers and digital artwork, which I saw you did stickers.
I do.
Yeah, I was so tempted to be like, hey, I'll give you $1 for a sticker.
I got a bunch. Just let me know.
Yeah. If there's anything with frogs, I
don't have any frogs yet, sticker-wise, but I do have frog artwork.
Yeah, I did see that. I was so tempted. I was like, It's like, my favorite tattoo is my frog tattoo.
Aww. He's so happy.
Yeah.
Oh, banjo guy.
Yeah, I don't know why. I like frogs. I just like them. They're fun, carefree animals.
Oh, they are. They're little hippity-hoppity guys. That's how I feel, I really like,
Horses.
Horses, yeah. Fuck. I was gonna say a different animal. About sloths. Sloths. I feel like they're really happy guys, other than when they're trying to fuck. I mean, have you ever seen them swim?
No.
Oh, dude, they swim to go get pussy.
Valid.
Yeah, they can go faster in the water.
Do they have sex slow also?
Yeah.
Oh, it's missionary, I bet.
I could imagine probably. I think it's doggy.
Slothy style.
Slothy style. Nice and slow. And then they grunt like bears. I know too much information about animals.
Oh my god. There's some people that are like sloth. I've heard stories from my female friends of like, there was one girl that like texted me. She's like, oh, I'm about to go hang out with like a Tinder date. And it was like, she's like, I just got to the house. I'll text you later because I was just bullshitting talking to her. It was like 30 minutes later. She's like, yeah, that was like 5 minutes. I'm like, oh, damn, you shaved your coochie for nothing. You got 2 pumps and a Taco Bell. How do you feel about that?
Damn. Oh, poor her.
She didn't everything shower for nothing. Which I learned that tidbit. I'm like, oh, I'm using that as an insult now. I have gained knowledge, forbidden knowledge that I'll now use.
Love it.
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
I told you, wild topics.
Wild topics all over the place.
What has been your favorite artwork you've done so far?
Favorite? Ooh.
I know, that's a tough one.
That is a tough one, because I like the majority of them for different reasons.
Top 3, I'll make it easier.
Top 3. Okay. I like my cock.
I feel like you just wanted to say that. Men. This is gonna be clipped on your on your server.
Well, it's like a three count pack. I got the cock and the boobs. They're like my favorite set. I've got the Ardeen cock on a rock, which I did like extremely tiny because tiny cocks matter too. And then I did boobs, like blue-footed boobies, red-footed boobie. I did that, and I did a whole like reveal video, and Instagram flagged it within 5 minutes of me posting it.
You should do the Valentine's Day pack. It is a cock, a boob, and a swallow.
A swallow. Oh, yeah.
Hey.
Need to do a swallow, too, yes. See, I've marketed really well off the cock. So we got cock pins. We got cock magnets. We have small cock prints and big cock prints.
Oh, if you went into like another aspect of animal drawing and under the furry route, that would be your commissions.
Oh no furries.
You would make so much money.
Furries are forbidden.
You would make so much money though. I feel like you've been asked.
I have. That's one of my 13 reasons why.
It's a valid 13 reasons. It's like if like sales are down a little bit, you just 1 month only. I will do furry commissions.
Somebody did that on Whatnot, and I'm like, oh look, Sully does furries, and he's like, please don't recognize me as that artist. And I was like, but you did them. You can't undo that.
Yeah. You can build 100 bridges, but you suck one dick, you're known as a dick sucker.
Exactly. It's like, love you, Sully, but like, you drew a furry.
Yeah, you're not living this down.
Yeah.
Oh god. But like those things on the internet do well. Like my most recognized like merch shirt is like you broke your chlamydia. Because like that comes from.
I remember that. I saw that one.
Yeah. Like I broke my collarbone, and Kyle, the genius he is, I was told clavicle. He's like, oh, I don't remember clavicle, but do you know what sounds like clavicle? Chlamydia. So let me tell everyone in high school that Liam's out of school because he broke his chlamydia. That is a reason why I know I'll never self-delete in using TikTok words. Because if I can make it through the whole school thinking I had chlamydia, getting cheated on by my second girlfriend, and then breaking breaking my collar. If I can survive those 3 things, I'm good.
Right. Fuck, I feel that.
Within 2 weeks. That was a long 2 weeks.
Hell, I feel the same way. Within 2 weeks, I had sepsis. I almost died in the hospital. They told me I would have had 12 to 18 hours left to live. And then I had all but 8 of my teeth removed from my face and got dentures.
Yeah, I remember the sepsis. I remember you posting about that because I think I'm in your Instagram group chat.
Probably.
Yeah, I get notifications all the time whenever you like post us like a story or something, and then by the time I check, it's deleted. I'm like, oh, okay.
But yeah, no, I like almost died. That was rough.
Shit.
Yeah, my ex has a photo of him just like smiling next to me on my deathbed, just like, oh look, we made it in.
The 18 hours to spare.
With 18 hours to spare, yeah.
Was it just like a cut you didn't know about, or?
It was an oral infection, but they wrote it off as a UTI so that I could still get my oral surgery. Because I had been waiting for 3 months. My teeth got so infected, I had giant pus pockets all across this one side, and I couldn't eat. I think I dropped like 40 pounds within like 6 months.
Is that why you're at the 70-pound?
Yeah, that's why I'm like really tiny right now.
Just eat a whole bunch of peanut butter sandwiches, protein bulk.
PB. See, for me, it's the Waffle House waffles.
Waffle House. You cannot go wrong with that.
Right, America's favorite restaurant.
American hibachi.
It never ends. It never shuts down unless there's too bad of a storm.
Yeah. Like Waffle House, like anytime a new thing arises, they have it in their protocol now.
Oh?
Yeah, so like say a hurricane happens and it shuts down, they're like, okay, we're going to get, I know Fat Electrician did a whole video on like Waffle House and like how it operates. And it is so wild, like where they have the Waffle House index like around America for how bad a like natural disaster is. It's like if the Waffle House is up and running, we're good. If there is supplies that have to be shipped in, it's level 2. If the windows are boarded up, it's level 3. If it's completely shut down, leave.
Damn.
It's like the Waffle House and those Chinese restaurants. If those are shut down, you're in trouble.
Oh, right.
You need to leave.
Waffle House tells all.
Oh, yeah.
If Waffle House was open today, I was like, why are the schools out?
I was so upset the schools are out. Both my parents are teachers. I was like, I can be at home and have peace. Nope.
Hey.
Canceled.
Hey, it's okay.
Yeah. Then I head to Savannah tomorrow, so.
Oh, Savannah. Never been there.
So much fun. You love history, you would love it. Do you like...
I know that most of the city is paved over dead people.
Everywhere is.
Same with the airport. There's 2 bodies under there.
And Boston Stadium.
Oh,
allegedly.
Haven't been to Boston either.
I want to. But down in Savannah, do you like weird occult stuff, like serial killers?
Yeah, I get free tours too.
Are you a true crime girly?
Oh yeah.
I could guess by the hair.
What is with everybody in the hair?
It's a dark hair. It's like it's the same as like if someone is
like the bright red hair. Would that come off that way too?
No, I feel like with the bright red hair, there's like, it can go 2 different paths, because with redheads, there's like the crazy redhead. I've had scientific research with it, so. Yeah, very tested, tried and true. My ex had a mini guillotine that she threatened to cut my dick off with if I cheated. Yeah.
Some women just give women a bad rap.
Yeah. It's also like now if anyone's reading a book, and I played online with them a little bit. I'm like, it's a smut book, isn't it?
It's a smut book.
Like, yeah. I'm like, what level? It's like, but they, Grayface Museum down in Savannah, they have a whole bunch of, like, the Kool-Aid packets from Jonestown. They have John Wayne Gacy's paintings. They have, not Marilyn Manson, Charles Manson's pants when he was on death row, along with old circus, like, freak shows of, like, 2-headed deer, like, all that stuff.
Yeah, I'm all about that.
Oh, yeah, definitely take a trip down to Savannah. I think one ticket where you get, like, the tickets are, I think, like, $35 maybe.
It's not even that bad to drive. It's like, what, 2 hours?
about that straight shot.
Yeah.
There is also, heading down that way, there's an old abandoned church where, like, you can go off and, like, take pictures, and that, like, I always try to stop there and go there. It's really cool. I forget the name of it. I'll text you when I look it up after the podcast. But, yeah, Savannah's awesome. I've been, like, 4 times. I went once for St. Patrick's Day rugby tournament. I went for a live D&D thing. I went to see NADPod, Not Another D&D Podcast, which is a lot of old college humor people.
Okay.
Do you remember Jake and Amir?
No.
Okay. Well, Jake is on it, along with Brian Murphy, Caldwell Tanner, and Emily Axford. Those are the 4 people that make up. They were doing that live, so me and my friends got tickets and went. And then I went, think, another tournament, and then I'm going for a bachelor party.
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah.
Sounds like a blast.
Which I'm the best man of it, and
Ooh.
he asked me with a bottle of mead, so he...
Got a tie and everything?
No. But this will not be out by the time Campbell listens to it. I got him a sailor hat that says groom on it, and a sash that he's going to have to wear that says, one clit, that's it.
Glorious.
So I didn't buy anything else for any of the other bachelors, and I'm going to force him to wear that when we go out to drink.
That's beautiful. I think that's perfect.
He's going to hate it, and I'm going to love it.
Yeah, exactly. And pictures makes memories last longer.
Oh, I'm sending a picture to his wife. Immediately. I'm good friends with her. Which, like, Campbell is one of my, like, oldest friends. Like, I met him on iFunny. Like, we both ran, like, yeah.
Back when is iFunny still a thing?
It is, but it's gotten completely worse.
Oh, no.
So,
Has it gone down the Reddit hole?
Oh, yeah, you can, like, go in, see something funny, get your dick sucked, get groomed, and see a manifesto all on the same day on iFunny.
Oh. Oh. The more you know.
Yeah. But we started when they added, like, you can have a profile and have subscribers to that stuff, so that was my first route to content creation was Minecraft photos of, like, I did Minecraft facts. Then I was an Ask account, so I was...
Ask FM?
It was sort of like that. They asked, like, my character out to answer and that stuff, and I knew him in the community, and then I saw he was live streaming. I tuned in. We became friends, and he just can't get rid of me at this point. Like, when I'm done with school, I'm moving to Georgia in his town and be like, we're going to be friends.
The demand.
Yeah.
Friend button achieved.
Yeah. It's like, if I get mad at you, I don't have to drive 5 hours. I can drive, like, 30 minutes and beat your fucking ass.
Gotta love online friends. I've got a ton of those. Almost hit one in every one of the 50 states
Oh,
now.
sick. Which one are you, states are you missing?
I'm missing North Dakota. I'm missing Utah, I think.
Well, the Utah, you'll run into Mormons.
I know. I haven't met any Mormons yet. Luckily. I
Sounds-
used to be Mormon.
Did you?
Yeah.
Oh,
7 years.
So many questions now. So we have an expert is soaking real. You knew where this was going to go the moment.
I didn't think we were going to go that far. I thought you were going to ask me about the coffee.
I only know about soaking and the special underwear. That's my knowledge. And that, like, the Mormons for the longest time in Utah were blowing each other up.
Oh, I didn't know about that.
Oh.
See, like, no, I was pre-assigned to pretty much marry the gay boy in the Mormon church by the time I was 13. They were like, oh yeah, this is who you're gonna marry, and I'm like, no. You see that he's flaming. He's just in the closet, guys. Like, this ain't happening.
You were going to be his beard.
I was like, I'm not ready for this. I'm not prepared. Like, no thanks. I'm 13. I'm still thinking about ponies right now. Like, let me just do my art. Let me be the art kid.
Let me just draw. The dicks will come later.
Yeah. I didn't think that I'd make so much money off of dicks, though. Like,
You'd be taken in so many ways.
I've made probably $6,000 worth of Bic pen drawings that have dicks in the back of them. Mm-hmm. And just sold.
I mean, there's multiple ways to support a single mother. I know when I went to the strip club in Vegas, I was doing my part.
Hey, I've seen some of those reels of women talking about like doing the strip dancing and stuff and how much money they come up with, and it's like, damn, I'm really in the wrong industry. I ain't doing that to myself, but like, fuck.
Yeah, I
got some courage.
I have a few friends that like do OnlyFans, and I'm just like, the amount of money they make, I'm like, one, amazed by it, two, appalled by like the degeneracy online.
Right, like how many people have seen you?
I mean, for me, I wouldn't care. I'd be like, okay, you're paying me money. I don't care. If I get drunk enough, I'll flash whoever. Get like some guy a bat wing.
Bat wing?
Do you know what that is?
No.
1 second.
I'm becoming well educated this morning.
I'll tag this as an educational podcast. It's when you spread your nutsack and look like a bat wing. I learned that from my ranger buddy.
Why would you do that? Doesn't that
It has
hurt?
a little bit of elasticity. You should know, having 2 kids.
But he never was like, don't touch them.
Wrong man.
Because they're too sensitive. The manly parts downstairs.
I mean, as long as you're not like fully hitting them. You got some play. There's some skin down there. It depends on the season.
So he's growing skin in spring.
I will not include a picture of a batwing in this because it will be censored. You have more reference material for future drawings.
I'll just add it to the Caucasaurus Rex. It's okay.
Oh, he'll be winged.
Yeah. Somebody already sent me a whole 3D figure of one.
Yeah, my buddy had one of those.
Yeah, they were like, you need this cast. And I'm like, you're not wrong.
I'm not going to say no.
I'm like, I'll accept it. My son saw it the other day. And that was not fun to explain.
How'd you explain that?
He was like, what is that, Mommy? I was like, it's a dinosaur.
It's a dodosaur.
Pretty much what it was.
Yeah.
And I'm like, it's a dino, honey. And he's like, it looks like a pee-pee. And I'm like, it's enough being in Mommy's office now, guys. Bye. Let's leave.
I have a friend with like a younger kid that's getting to like the age where puberty is hitting.
Oh.
And she has no clue how to parent half of it.
Oh.
So she has like a young boy, and she was like text me about it. She's like, he came to me saying his pee-pee was hard. I don't know how to like how to parent that. I'm like, tell him clench his fist. It'll go away and it'll pop up in math class whenever he has to present. Easy.
My son, he wakes up and he's got the little morning one, and I'm like, oh, Rowan's up. But he doesn't ask about like why it does what it does yet, thankfully. I'm like, it's
Till he gets like a unrestricted internet access.
See, I feel like that's gonna be a while. he gets stuck on YouTube sometimes though. He's obsessed with that one gamer kid that's blonde. He and his skinny face friend. I can't remember what their names are. It's two young teenager dudes that just play video games all day, and I'm like, Rowan, why are we watching videos like this? He got stuck on Slender Man.
Oh god, that was. Wait till he finds Siren Head.
Oh, he already told me about Siren Head. He goes, Mommy, I want to be friends with Siren Head. And I'm like, no. You don't know what that is, buddy. You don't know what they do.
Has he hit Five Nights at Freddy's yet? Is that...
I don't think so. Okay. He hasn't mentioned them yet. But when he hit me with Siren Head in the car last weekend, I was like, who? Where? Who told you this?
He's just on the SCP forums, just filling stuff out. Oh god, that's gonna be insane.
Yeah, it's gonna be fun. Nobody teaches you how to parent. You just gotta kind of like wing it, have fun.
I can't imagine when I have kids. Like, I'm already this. Imagine like a mini-me.
That's how I felt when I was 18 and I had mine.
Mm-hmm.
I was just like, what the heck? Let's go. Here we go. Let's have fun. Hold on for the ride. Buckle in.
You're making the tracks as the train is still running.
Yeah, exactly. And I feel like that's how a lot of parents feel. I feel like I'm not alone in that one.
Yeah, from what I've heard from a lot of parents, they're like, I have no clue what the fuck I'm doing. I'm like,
yeah.
I mean, yeah, probably.
Like we see what our parents do, and then we figure out which things worked and which things didn't, and then we try to find other solutions.
Some work, some don't.
Some work, some don't. Now kids are different.
Yeah, because you're also like parenting in like a whole different personality.
Oh yeah, like my kids are 100% different than me.
Yeah. In like what way? Good or bad?
What way? They're like obsessed with motorcycles, and all they want to do is go fast. And I'm like, we can sit on the boat and like relax and chill. And they're like, let's go super fast, like the Flash.
Oh, they're Talladega Nights.
Yeah, they're like, go, go, go.
You got 2 Ricky Bobbies. Have fun with that.
I do.
Who wants to go fast? Anybody?
I want to go fast.
We got my youngest, we call him Gator, because he doesn't play any shit. He'll come up and just mollywop the fuck out of his brother, just out of nowhere. And I'm like, dude, why? Why are we hurting each other? And he'll just sit there and smile. Like you were.
I mean, it's also 2 boys. Like.
Oh yeah. They're.
Have fun in the teenage years. How old are they right now? 4.
7 and about to be 7 and 4.
Okay.
So they're close in age, but still.
You're gonna have fun in high school.
Oh yeah, we've got time though.
You got a little bit.
We got a little bit. I'm worried for like 6th grade when girls start becoming an equation. I'm like, oh, she's cute. And I don't want my kids to get their little heart broken.
Oh, they will. I can tell.
know what's gonna happen.
The first time I found a girl attractive, I asked the infamous like, "Hey, can you go up to her, see if she likes me?" And I got an no right off the bat. I was just like, okay, this is how this is gonna play out.
Aww.
No, in all honesty, completely valid. In middle school, bowl cut, athletic shorts, plaid shirt. Pinnacle human specimen.
Oh.
I am the living embodiment of a croc at that point. Like, I look back, I'm like, yep, nope, I understand. I fully understand. I get that. I would have said no to me.
I look back and I was like, yeah, I was like the little art kid, the silent one that everybody liked. And I just kind of reclused away from everybody, even in high school.
Mm-hmm.
Like junior high, I was just like, no. Just let me be.
I just want to do my little doodles. I don't.
I just want to draw.
So is there any like plan in the future? I know you did like the Flower Town Festival. I know you did like a.
I work with Flower Town Charm Farm, which is a little hobby farm in Somerville that works with. They have goats, Highland cows, chickens, baby Jersey cow, donkey, whole bunch of cute, adorable animals. But I teach paint and sip classes.
Yeah.
So they supply the OJ. You bring your own booze, and then you get to paint with cows and dogs and stuff that want to snuggle with you. So you get like 2 hours of just pure entertainment, and I get to pick my wage, which is nice.
I mean, is there any like expanse in the future, like you're planning to do, like?
I at some point here in the near future, once life starts leveling out here a little bit more, since I'm doing the ghost tours now, finances are getting more situated. But I hope to start apprenticing tattooing.
Oh, that'd be sick. You have any tattoos right now?
I've got 6. 6.
Awesome.
I've got a mushroom on my ankle. It's because he's a fun guy. I was pulled over by Somerville PD because of it.
Why?
So I was, well, not exactly pulled over, but like pulled aside by Somerville PD at the Strawberry Festival last year. I'm walking in with my son, and he sees all my tattoos. The officer's like, oh, what are all your tattoos on your legs? And I'm like, oh, well, this is my dragon, this is my Ouija board placard, and he's starting to look worried. He's like, okay, this bitch likes creepy shit, okay. And he's like, what's the mushroom? You like mushrooms? And I was like, no, not at all.
That's what they call a setup.
Yeah, he was trying to set me up, absolutely. I'm sitting there going, the feds are on to me. No, I was like, it's because he's a fun guy, and he looked at me, and he's like, oh. He seems so disappointed, like he really thought he was gonna get me with something.
He was trying to get out of the having to patrol the festival.
Yeah.
He's like, I would rather do paperwork at this point.
Right, exactly. And I'm just like, I'm just trying to enjoy my day with my little fun guy on my ankle.
Yeah, I have the Assassin's Creed tattoo. I have the frog. I have a rugby tattoo, and then the Japanese wave with like floral stuff.
Oh heck yeah!
Yeah,
I love the wave.
I've always gone to Holy City Tattoo for my tattoos.
Holy City is good. I've heard very, very good things about their work.
Shout out Brittany Lee. She's the one that's done all my tattoos. And
oh heck yeah!
Oh yeah. If you follow her on Instagram, I think it's like Pain Mother, I believe. You'll see like a lot of runic and that stuff. Pretty badass. And it's like 200 an hour is her pricing, but it's also like, I mean, you see the work.
Yeah.
But yeah, I want so many more.
Tattooing makes good money.
Yeah. I know my next one I want is a Celtic Knot Bulbasaur right about here.
Aw, Bulba. He's
yeah.
adorable.
Like it's not my favorite Pokemon, but it's the one that looks the best in Celtic Knot form. Like the original trio, I always went with Squirtle.
You were a Squirtle fan.
Yeah. It was Squirtle, Totodile, Torchic, because I started at Emerald.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
See, I started with like the first episode of Pokemon. Like, oh, you're opening it up and you have Pikachu, Charmander, Squirtle, and Bulbasaur. Those are your only options.
Mm-hmm. I have the old Pokemon blanket with like Fat Pikachu, and that's one of my like favorite possessions.
I started a horde after joining Whatnot.
Mm-hmm.
I'm still yet to have. I postponed this stream for 3 months now to sell off my Pokemon. Everybody wants my cards.
Have you gone through and like cataloged them to see like the price of everything?
No, that's what I'm waiting on. And I'm just like, oh, we'll get to it. We'll sell my cards. I'm slowly hoarding more and more and more. Guilty.
I mean, I used to use the collector app. That you could like scan it and then find like the price for everything. And then I moved over to Mana Box for Magic, and I got like I am in the weeds for this. I showed you my like how much my collection is. I got a 3D printed scanner where I put my phone on top and then slide it down and it automatically scans it.
Oh, that's nice.
Oh yeah.
Convenient.
Very. But also a little bit obsessed, like I said. Like it.
Hey, we all have our niche.
Oh yeah. Do you play like the Pokemon trading card game, or you just?
I play the TCG, and I'm just now restarting Pokemon Go. I told everybody in my stream yesterday. I was like, I'm gonna download the app. I work downtown.
Which team are you?
Valor.
Instinct all the way. The yellow team. We've been persistent. But I mean, I'm going for about hour 50-ish.
Heck yeah.
Yeah. You have any final things to say? Shout out your stuff. No pressure or anything.
No pressure.
You want to speak straight to the camera.
Oh, that's where it's at. I've just been like staring at you.
Perfect. Like there's people that just like stare at the TV, or like a few people do
You're
that.
like, hello.
Yeah.
Hi.
I've been hiding it so well.
You did great. I thought it was possibly like in between the little keg down there on the side, but no, it's not. You can't even see it in that side either.
I know. Slightly. It's right there.
Oh.
But also, if they're looking at the background, I'm doing something wrong. Slightly.
Yeah, right? Exactly. Yeah, I guess we can call it, I guess.
I'll put a link down to all of her stuff in the bio.
Perfect.
Hang out in her Discord. Talk about the hippo that she missed for 2 weeks.
The hippos!
Follow her on Whatnot. Get some of her artwork. It's really good. And I hope you guys enjoy. Have a good one.
See ya.